आज द विकी लालवानी शो पर जुनैद खान. Junaid, thank you so much for this interview. This is your first after Ek Din, and I must say hats off to you for coming down for this interview. Soon after, the film has not lived up to expectations.
Well, Vicky ji, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, film's not done well.
You need guts to be here for an interview. In today's times, actors just go underground.
Well, आपको फिल्म से पहले भी इंटरव्यू करना था और मुझे आपके साथ इंटरव्यू करना था. अभी प्रमोशंस के टाइम पे हम लोग के हाथ बंधे हुए होते हैं. जो प्रोड्यूसर बोलता है हम लोग वही कर सकते हैं. बट आई एम वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ यू, सो आई थॉट आई मस्ट.
Same here, Junaid. I start with Ek Din,
जी.
and I want to ask you, what was your first reaction on Friday when it released?
We were hopeful. But I guess it didn't do well. होता है कभी कभी, I guess. It's a film that I really liked. I really enjoyed. I think we all really liked and enjoyed, and I guess and a lot of people did really like it, but I guess most people didn't like it now. That happens sometimes.
How has Dad taken it? How has Aamir Khan taken to the fate of Ek Din?
He is still moping. Yeah, he, even after all these years, after seeing everything, it still really bothers him. But he keeps himself busy and gets back to it and goes back out there and does it all over again.
I remember an interview with Kiran I did a few months back, and she told me that when Lal Singh Chadda flopped, he was absolutely shattered. He takes to the failure of his films very personally and very badly.
Yes, well, especially when he likes the film. If he doesn't like the film so much, then it doesn't bother him so much. But if he likes the film, then it's a bit, then he takes it quite personally. And honestly, I would rather have a film that I like and I'm happy with than have a film where when I only see it, I'm like, what did we do? What were we doing? Why were we doing it? What were we thinking? Thankfully, वो feeling अभी तक मेरी तीनों फिल्मों में मुझे तो नहीं आई है. But I've seen Dad watch one of his films and be like, good God, मैंने क्यों किया ये?
कौन सी पिक्चर?
अभी सर वो आप उनको पूछिए.
Thugs of Hindustan?
वो आप उनको पूछिए. But I don't want to talk about other people's work.
A similar feeling has arisen in your heroine of Ek Din, Sai Pallavi.
No.
No, because in a chat with you,
Yeah.
which you all did for Aamir Khan production,
Yeah.
she says, I have to be here, this is the right place I am in, something to that effect.
Yeah.
And then suddenly when the film releases, she says, I think I was miscast.
No, so she didn't say that. She was misquoted in the sense that when we were chatting, when she first saw the film, her reaction, and Pallavi is the kind of person who is a little diffident. So she was not very thrilled with her work. We all were. And I think she's spectacular in the film. But she is the kind of person who feels like, I could have done better, maybe somebody else should have been there. It was more that. And that chat that we did was actually shot it before the film was released. In fact, it took very long to come out because we were actually talking for like an hour and a half. They were like, how do we cut this down to 15 minutes for YouTube?
Yeah, it was a nice chat. You all look very comfortable with each other.
Yeah, it was great fun working with her. I really had a lovely time working with her. She's a spectacular actress. Great fun to work with, very easygoing, very supportive, very enthusiastic.
Sai Pallavi has also said that it seemed to her that this movie was like before sunrise. Initially. But apparently she means that it didn't turn out to be.
No, in the sense that it reminded her of the romance films like Before Sunrise, which it does. It does kind of have that feel of those, those two people romances where it's just between two characters and there's nothing else really happening. There's like the entire world of the film is around two characters. So yeah, it does have that kind of the film does have that kind of feel to it.
In fact, I was also quite surprised to see her saying that they should have cast somebody with more flamboyance. I think she's a very good actress, and I really didn't mind her diction, to be very honest with you.
No, she's supposed to play a Tamil character. She's playing a Tamil character.
Fair.
We actually did have to dub her a couple of times because her Hindi was sounding too good.
Oh.
Couple of lines we've dubbed afterwards. The directors, Sunil has been like, Pallavi, you have to dub this. Hindi is too clean.
Oh. That's interesting.
So she actually has great diction. But we wanted a Tamil character. That was kind of the point of it. I mean, if you see our full chat, Pallavi is happy with the film. And it's just that if you take certain sections out of it out of context, which I'm sure is going to happen with this interview as well. But if you take certain sections of it out of context, then it will sound like something else.
No, I thought she had sufficient flamboyance. I don't mind that diction. I'll tell you why. Because I have seen, when I was in college, movies of Jayaprada, movies of Sri Devi. They all had this South accent, very prominent. And those heroines were superstars.
Yeah, no. And
right from day one.
I think she's done a spectacular job in the film. And it's a very tough part. Because her characters is getting heartbroken 3 times in the film over the same thing. It can become very annoying for an audience. But she has that warmth in the tragedy that really makes you like her in the film. I think she's done a spectacular job.
I think you have also done a very good job.
Thank you.
You are being too modest about it.
Thank you.
Especially in the last 30 minutes, when you'll come back, that was outstanding. It was outstanding.
Thank you.
You know that love which you have for her is reflecting in the eyes for the character.
Thank you.
Was it tough to shoot in Japan?
Well, it was very cold. So that was there. Japanese crew was spectacular. I think it was great fun. Like, Hindi films don't really shoot there. So even that was, logistics was a challenge from that point of view. Normally when you go to shoot in places where Hindi films normally shoot, there are people, London ja rahe ho, there are line producers. People who will be able to manage a production over there. Japan, we didn't have that. So it was a lot of discovery from a production point of view. But I think we had a great time.
लेकिन वहाँ जापान में बहुत पहले इन्फॉर्म करना पड़ता है.
Yeah, so Japan, that way, the styles of working are different. They are very organized. Everything has to be told beforehand. Normally, we in India, Jugadu, we like doing things on the fly. वहाँ पे वो नहीं होता. But as long as everything is, all the requirements, everything is given to them, then they will go above and beyond.
Did you get all the places you wanted?
Yes, we got everything we wanted.
That's nice.
We got everything we wanted. In fact, we got things that we weren't even expecting. We got permission to fly a drone in the Sapporo Film Festival, where Pallavi is dancing. Now that Sapporo Snow Festival happens in Odori Park, which is right in front of the mayor's office. It's like flying a drone in Mantralaya. Aapko permission nahi milti. And even our Japanese line producers were like, you can apply. You're not going to get it. So about 8 months before our shoot, we'd applied for drone permission. And because we have to apply to their military via, so we went, line producers went through the Sapporo Film Commission. Separately, we asked the Indian embassy to put in a word, और वो मिला हम लोग को finally. We were shocked. So they were very supportive that way, as long as, everything has to be done in advance. Nothing happens on the fly, but otherwise, we got more than what we thought we would get.
So you all must have done the Reiki well in advance.
Yeah. Our first Reiki was a year in advance.
1 year.
Yeah, we went and saw the snow festival of the previous year. It was exactly 1 year in advance. Our first Reiki.
I take you back to the first half an hour of the film where again you were fantastic.
Thank you.
Especially, आप पीछे चल रहे हो, वो दोनों आगे चल रहे हैं, कुणाल और साई, जहाँ आपको रियलाइज होता है कि शी इज इन लव विद कुणाल कपूर. And all those moments, you acting awkward, you acting scared, shy. How do you bring out those emotions, all three or probably more in one scene?
I feel that I'm actually kind of like that. So, but yeah, that's what we do as actors, I guess.
Is it very reflective of how you are in real life, you're saying?
I think it's fairly reflective of how I am in real life. Incidentally, I think it's also very reflective of how Pallavi is in real life.
Okay.
We're both kind of like that. We're both Dinos.
Yeah, I remember that name Dino, but on the internet, crazy stories are going on. He's called Rohan.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of stories are these?
I don't know where Rohan came from. I really have no idea. Everywhere it was like his Pallavi's characters, Meera, Junaid's characters, Rohan. I was like, ये रोहन कौन है? I have no idea. आप बताइए सर, आप एंटरटेनमेंट जर्नलिस्ट हो, कहाँ से आया होगा?
किसी ने बोल दिया होगा, कोई जर्नलिस्ट ने या कोई पता नहीं कहाँ से आया होगा. The original source of the news today is not traceable in entertainment. We are taking the copy-paste model. If any website has done a story, any, others will take. If not A, B will take. If not B, C will take. Without cross-checking. Without cross-checking anything. It is shocking, and shocking is a modest word here. No research, no cross-checking, no phone calls. बस लिख दो.
आपका तो रिसर्च बहुत तगड़ा होता है.
अभी
वो मुझे पता है.
I have come from that school of Midday and especially Mumbai Mirror, where Meenal Baghel was my editor. And she said, I don't want any story which is hanky-panky. I want hardcore facts. I want big stories. I don't want somebody who's called Rohan. He would have just taken that paper and thrown it on my face. If I had given that kind of story. How do you take it? I mean, you are an insider. You have a father who is prominently in movies. You all are at dinner tables. Sometimes you all read news. Sometimes you all talk news. How much do you all believe?
Actually, हम लोग इतना हमारी बातचीत इतना entertainment news does not really, we actually don't know. Half the time, I don't know half the things that are going on that are being said about me. We're both kind of like in our own thing. So like, we'll be talking about like other things, sports, films that we're doing, not films that we've seen because we don't really, both of us don't really watch much. But yeah, so it's mostly other things that we talk about.
How come you don't watch films? I mean, you hardly watch films.
I hardly watch films. I don't know.
Are you telling me that you have no favorite directors from 70s, 80s, 90s?
No, I do.
Golden era of cinema?
I do. Raj Kapoor Saab, obviously. Nasir Saab has made some spectacular films, if I may say so myself. I may be a little biased, but...
Not at all. It's pure entertainment. Sheer entertainment.
Yeah, and his sense of music was just like... beautiful. But now I don't watch so much anymore. I watch a lot of plays. I read a fair bit. Yeah.
You prefer the stage much more than movies?
I prefer the stage. To be perfectly honest, I prefer the stage.
ऐसे क्यों?
I don't know, it's a different high. I think with films, we're always striving to make something perfect and then it's done and it's over. And you've either succeeded or failed. But with stage, the piece is always growing and it's always changing and every show is different. And every time you do it, it grows just as a piece of performative art. So it feels more alive while you're doing it and even after you've done it and when you're going to do it again. For me, at least.
You feel you get better and better with every show?
Yeah.
Suppose you have done 10 shows of a particular
So
play.
it's not
The
about...
performance in 9th was better than in 2nd?
No, it's not about better. It's not about better or worse. That's a very film thing. Better or worse. The piece grows. It evolves as you keep doing it. You find new things. You discard certain things that you feel are no longer required. The piece grows. It's not about better or worse. And different people will feel different things are better than, and different things are worse. But the piece is always growing. It's always, every time you're doing a show, you're rehearsing for it, it's growing.
You're talking in terms of a collective team also.
As a
Whole.
As a whole, the play is always, it's always growing, it's always changing, it's always evolving. With films, it's always, you're trying to hit that mark.
I want to understand how...
It's a more binary medium. You're trying to hit that mark.
I want to understand how you focus, or rather how you adapt to focusing on stage and focusing on in films. Let's take an example of, suppose you're doing एक दिन, आप थोड़े बाल ऐसे हो गए तो 2-2 मिनट पे कोई आएगा, आप लाइंस आपने याद की हैं, आप बोलने जा रहे हो, एक कोई रोक देगा, रुको रुको रुको, आपका बाल ऐसे थोड़ा ऐसे करो. स्टेज पे ऐसे नहीं होता.
नहीं. So stage पे we do our own hair makeup on stage.
Correct, but say during a scene also, if you feel your hair has become like this, you're not going to, your hairdresser is not going to come running.
Not at all.
So in a film, does that worry you? Does that come across as an interruption, irritation?
It did for me in the beginning.
In
I
Loveyapa.
found it. Yeah, Maharaj. I think I'm getting more and more used to it. Actually, Loveyapa was the third film I shot. I shot Ek Din before Loveyapa. So shooting wise, it was Maharaj, Ek Din, then Loveyapa. So yeah, I think it did take a little while to get used to maintaining focus on a film set. Because with the play, once there's a rhythm to it, and once it starts, it will flow in that rhythm. And obviously every show will be different, but there's a certain, everybody is working towards the same thing in the same rhythm, and there are no interruptions no matter what. So it's easier, I feel, to maintain focus on stage. Film sets are chaotic environments. So it did take me a little while to get used to kind of like maintaining that focus. But yeah, it comes with practice, I guess. The more I do it, the better I'll get, hopefully.
The big news I hear is that you are doing Ragini now.
Yes.
Ekta Kapoor's film.
Yes.
Ragini 3.
Ragini 3 with Tamanna and Shashank Ghosh is directing it. It's a date night horror film. I'm also doing another film called Haste Meri Jaan. It's been directed by a lady called Deba Mitra. And it's been produced by Sunny Nerula and Piyush Gupta. So both of them will start soon. Looking forward.
That's big news you're breaking here. So which one do you start first?
Haste Meri Jaan will actually start first. And then Ragini will start.
Shooting in Bombay?
Hopefully, see, so with films, you know, things are constantly moving. So right now the plan is that Haste Meri Jaan will start first and then Ragini. अभी मैंने already न्यूज़ ब्रेक कर लिया शूटिंग का, प्रोड्यूसर को पूछिए.
Okay. So how come it happened that you shot for Ek Din first, but Loveyapa released before that?
So AKP works at its own pace, always. Papa likes to take his time with things. He likes to tinker with edits. He's happy for his directors to take a few months to like try new things on the edit. And AKP generally does take its time. I think just that's how he likes to make films. He never rushes into, I have to release it soon. That's not his style. He will take his time.
If I'm not wrong, your dad wanted one song to be shot in some other way. And there was a lot of
Oh yeah.
back and forth, arguments, chaos.
Oh yeah.
क्या था वो
तो जो गाना है, जो टाइटल ट्रैक है,
एक दिन में?
एक दिन में. So we had Raju Khan is the choreographer and Sunil who's the director and him and Mansoor had like kind of broken the song down कि कैसे shoot करेंगे. But when we were there, it was kind of not making sense to
To the way he has suggested.
the way it had been planned with him in the room there. So Sunil and Raju sir and Mansoor changed it and he was not happy. But when he saw it in the edit, then he was very happy.
You all went ahead with what
Yeah, he let us do.
you all decided there.
He let us do. He was a little irritated. He was like, "Oh, shoot it again." And he's like, "Let us do. If you don't like it, we'll shoot it again." He was like,
You all will go back to Japan and shoot it again.
how to shoot it again, we'd figure. But yeah.
So you say that you all hardly watch films, you all don't talk much of films. But I'm sure you've seen all films of your dad.
No, I haven't.
Why?
I haven't seen a lot of his films from. He's done a lot of films. I haven't seen a lot of his earlier work, like pre-2000. I've seen some of them. I haven't seen all of them.
Reena ji was in Kayamat Se Kayamat.
Nice, one shot.
And what do you make of that shot? You sometimes tell her you should have pursued acting. Mummy, क्यों नहीं किया acting आगे?
I think her feelings on that was like never again.
So I think dad must have put her there.
Yeah. Also, everybody was there. My aunt was there in that.
Yeah.
Like, it was a whole, at that time, all the kids went and made a movie kind of situation.
Whole Khandan was there. Let's talk about your school journey. I take you back. I make you 25, 30 years younger now. And tell me, how was it in school? Did you enjoy school?
I enjoyed school. I was very shy.
Who was your most dreaded teacher?
Oh, teachers loved me. I was full teacher's pet. They loved me.
ऐसे कोई टीचर नहीं था जो आ गया तो आपके थोड़े हाथ पैर हिलने लगते थे, डांटेगा?
No, teachers loved me. I was very that way. I was very quiet, shy. I didn't make trouble for people.
Your performance at school?
It was actually not bad. All things considered. 10th standard, I got 90.28 or 29%.
That's fantastic.
Which I believe now it's not so fantastic, but this was whatever, 15, 17 years ago. Apparently at that time, yeah. That time it was really fantastic. These days I hear like 98%, 99%, 102%. I was like, how's 102%? 98% plus 4% district level sports. I was like, okay, sure.
But if I'm not wrong, you had dyslexia.
Yes.
You had told me this
In the previous interview.
How did you deal with that and get 90%, if I can ask that?
I'd done a lot of remediation from when I was very young. I was, I think, 6 or 7 years old when I used to go for dyslexia remediation. So basically different ways of teaching to try and like offset the
Condition.
condition. So from when I was, I think about 6 or 7 years old till I was about 14 or 15, I used to do. So that really helped me. Mostly that really helped me.
That's a big battle you won. Massive.
Thank you. In fact, I remember before my 10th standard also, the place I was going for remediation, they were like, you can get a dyslexia certificate and this and that. So they were like, right now with this thing, you'll get a little extra time. You'll get some, I think 15 minutes per hour extra to write your paper. And I was like, I don't write very long answers, so I don't think I'll need it.
बोल दिया.
हाँ, तो मैंने नहीं लिया certificate.
Were you interested in sports?
Yes. I played a lot of football in school. I played a lot of squash in school. I played a bunch of chess.
अभी कभी होती है गेम चेस की डैड के साथ या किसी और के साथ?
Dad के साथ तो I beat him about 10 years ago. Since then he stopped playing with me.
He lost the game in chess.
Yeah, about कब था? 2017 was the last time. We played 5 games over like a 3-day period
And
at Chutti, and then he lost most of them, and then he was since then he's never played it. So do the math.
my elder son is in a series with me,
Oh,
and we have finished 3. He's leading 2-1, and 2 more to go. I have told him that I'll beat you.
चलिए sir.
I don't.
We should play sometime.
We should play some.
Yeah, we should play sometime. I play online now, mostly chess. I play football still semi-regularly when I'm not shooting. We play 5-a-side.
Who helped you in studies when you were growing up?
So, it was the remediation only. In fact, they do not encourage parents to look at homework. So actually no one did. It was in my dyslexia remediation, they would touch upon what we are doing in school as well and kind of help with that. But they don't recommend parents get
So that's quite high intense training because that makes you self-reliant as well.
It does.
और फिर HR कॉलेज में क्या हुआ? आप वही चुपचाप थे जो आप बचपन में थे, क्योंकि आपने ये भी मुझे बताया था लास्ट टाइम कि आप बचपन में बहुत शाय थे.
Yeah, I was very shy and very quiet.
HR में जाकर थोड़ा.
Yeah, that's where I kind of opened up a little bit, and that kind of like we used to do lots of events. Road track club का हम लोग बहुत कुछ करते थे events. So that kind of like opened me up a little bit, and that's also kind of like what attracted me to the stage. I wanted to be able to like go up in front of people and not be afraid and shy.
So college में you were attending all the lectures or bunking?
अभी सर आप मुझे ये सब कैमरे पे बतवाओगे?
अभी तो बोल सकते हो.
नहीं, I did not attend very much.
Attendance problem?
Attendance मेरा बहुत ही weak था. In fact, last 2 years of college, I was assisting on PK.
Raju Kiran.
Yeah, my second year and third year of junior college, of degree college of my BCom. I was actually assisting on PK, so I only went and gave my exams. वो भी सुबह 9 बजे का पेपर होता था, मैं एग्जाम लिखता था, 11 बजे खत्म होता था. I would be in office by noon. कैसे पास किया I don't know. But yeah.
So you don't want me to ask the percentage of it?
I don't remember. Honestly,
Final year.
I don't remember. I remember there were certain papers I just passed by the skin of my teeth. But I had wanted to go to theatre school already. And my mother was like, जो भी है पहले graduation करो.
अच्छा, आपने सोच लिया था कि मुझे एक्टर बनना है और स्टेज पे बनना है.
हाँ, तो I want to go to theatre school, but my mother was like, पहले graduation करो. तो graduation के साथ साथ बोला चलो ये काम का भी मौका मिल रहा है, why not? तो yeah, I don't even remember what I got and why.
How was it on the sets of PK? Your dad was acting in it.
Yeah.
The prep heavy director, Raju.
Very
Khan
prep
did.
heavy director, and I learned a lot about filmmaking. I learned a lot about actually how a film set is run, the brick and mortar of filmmaking. Because Raju sir is a very prep heavy director. The first AD on the film was LP, Lakshmi Priya Devi, now a BAFTA award-winning filmmaker. But runs a very tight ship. It was one of the last films shot on 35mm, so there's a certain discipline on a film set, which I got to learn. So yeah, it was a fantastic experience. I spent 2 years working on it.
Dad को कुछ correct किया कोई scene में?
I would not even be around Dad. I barely interacted with him on PK. मतलब हम लोग जूनियर एडी होते थे, वो शॉट दे रहे होते थे, हम लोग कुछ 1 किलोमीटर रूट दूर ट्रैफिक लॉकअप कर रहे होते थे. It wasn't I barely interacted with Dad.
Are you in touch with Raju Irani now?
Yeah, we keep meeting now and then.
And
And
he's making 3 Idiots Part 2 now.
I have apparently, अभी सर दूसरे लोगों का काम मैं मुझसे क्या अनाउंस करवाओगे आप? I honestly don't know. He's always writing a bunch of things, so I don't know right now exactly what he wants to.
We spoke about college and we spoke about school also before that. But Dad had apparently moved out while you were growing up.
Yeah, man. Before, huh?
So,
Much before college.
how was that period, Junaid? If you could really elaborate on it, how did you cope with that?
Well, I mean, my parents were fairly mature about it, and two good people aren't necessarily always good together. And I had two happy parents, even if they're not together, as opposed to unhappy parents together. So I think net it worked out.
Did you see it coming or did it come like a bolt from the blue?
Gosh, I think I must have been 7 or 8 years old. So yeah, obviously I didn't see it coming. But you know, another thing, Mom and Dad have always been on the same page with us. The first time I ever even knew that they could disagree on something was when I was 19.
Which is?
I don't remember what it was about, but they got into an argument over something, and then my father was like, "How old are you?" My mom was like, "He's 19, now he can know that we don't agree on everything." So yeah, with us kids, they were always like on the same page together. Every conversation was them together, talking to us. So, and that continued on. In fact, even it happens sometimes even today.
Did you gel with Kiran Rao immediately?
Yeah.
Wasn't tough.
No, not at all. She's a lovely person. She's very sweet, very warm. And we always got along great.
But you know, there could be some apprehension from your side, from your mother's side.
Not at all. Not at all. I think all the adults in this situation were behaving like adults, so then it was very easy on us kids.
As mature adults. So, tell me, when you sign a film, now let's say Ragini, do you discuss with your dad?
No.
Do you show him the script?
No.
Nothing.
No.
You don't tell him I'm going
No.
to meet so-and-so director, producer.
No.
Kyun?
Because I made that mistake with एक दिन. अभी ये out of context लेने वाले हैं लोग. No, but what had happened with एक दिन was I had just done Maharaj. No, actually it was before Maharaj. So the script originally was brought by Siddharth Malhotra, the director of Maharaj.
Ek din.
एक दिन.
Okay.
So even before Maharaj, it was 2018 in fact. 2018 or 2019, I think it must have been early 2000, beginning of 2019. He had met me and he was like, you know, there's a Thai film, the rights of which I just picked up. So why don't you see it? तो मैंने फिल्म देखी. तो मैंने बोला, I told him what I felt. मैंने बोला हाँ अच्छी है, I feel this, that and the other. He said, okay, I'm getting it written. I just think it's perfect for you. So I just thought, see it. So I said, okay. And then I kind of forgot about it. About a year later, he comes to me with Maharaj. And then we start working on Maharaj. And a year after that, so 2021 beginning, just about a month before we start shooting Maharaj, he was like, Junaid, remember 2 years ago I asked you to watch a film? I was like, yeah. He's like, the script is ready. Will you hear it? I said, yeah, of course I'll hear it. So I heard it and I really liked it. So I was like, yes. He's like, now very good. Let's make our film and we'll deal with it. We'll deal with Ek Din after Maharaj. So we shot Maharaj. We finished Maharaj. We finished shooting it. And then we were talking about this and he was like, Siddhartha was like, look, I won't direct it because I'm on Maharaj. I have to finish this project. And this will take some time. So I will produce it because he has a production company as well. So I'll produce it and I'll get a director. And we can start making it. Now this is end of 2021. August, September 2021. So I was like, yeah, cool. And at that point I thought, okay, chalo, second film, maybe I should get a second opinion from dad. You know, I really like it, but a second opinion, I should ask him for it. So I set up a narration.
With dad.
With dad. And so वो narration हुआ and dad really loved it. And he was like, Sid, let me produce it now. So Sid was like, but sir, he was like, please, I want to make it. I really love it. Sell it to me. Sell it the script. Let me make it. तो मुझे मेरे बेटे के लिए चांस मिल रहा है, वरना तुम लोग सब बना रहे हो उसके लिए फिल्म, मुझे चांस नहीं मिल रहा, मुझे स्क्रिप्ट नहीं मिली ऐसी. तो थोड़ा इमोशनल एंगल से आए तो सिड सर ने बोला हाँ ठीक है सर, फिर आप बनाओ. Which is great. I think Papa's a fantastic producer, especially for a film like Ek Din. But what ends up happening is then it takes 5 years to make.
AKP. Aamir Khan Productions.
It's Aamir Khan Productions. It takes time. So then I realized, I was like, if I take it to dad and he loves it, then he'll be like, I'll produce it and then I'll have a film coming out once in 5 years. Which is great for him. He's at a stage in his career where he can do one film in 5 years. I'm exaggerating a little bit, I guess. But yeah, he can do one film in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and it's fine. But I'm just starting out. I need to have a steady stream of work. And dad is dying to make another film with me. But I'm like,
Hold it.
in a bit.
So when you come back and finally one day you must have told him, I'm doing Ragini 3.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did Aamir Khan say to Ragini 3?
No, so he always gets nervous when he doesn't.
When he's not in charge.
Yeah, when he's not in charge. So even with Maharaj, he was like, I don't know what's going to happen. Why are you doing this? Are you sure this is the right film for you to be starting off with? With Loveyapa, he was a little more relaxed because even though he did not produce it and even though he had nothing really to do with it, he would at least get updates from like Advait because they're good friends.
Even Madhu maintained a...
Even Madhu is a close friend.
Producing the film.
Yeah. So he had his moles on that film.
Very interesting word, moles.
Yeah. But yeah, now he gets a bit like, are you sure? I was like, relax. Just chill.
And what was his reaction to Hasne Meri Jaan?
Same. He's like, are you sure? I don't know. You're not even telling me the story. I was like, no, I'm not telling you the story. If God forbid you like it, then it'll take 5 years to make.
Sometimes it is possible that when you make a film for 5 years or 4 years, that juice, that freshness gets lost.
I don't agree with that, sir. I don't agree with that. Because again, I come from stage. I've been doing the same shows for like, Shikhandi, you've been running for 10 years now almost.
Yes, but you've thrown it out once and then you're just repeating it. In a case of a film, it comes out once.
Yes, but at the same time, I don't believe in that. I think I don't think that it gets, I mean,
Lost in translation.
I don't think at all. I think it's I generally believe the more time you spend with something, the more it kind of puckos. But yeah, I don't agree with that.
That's like Aamir Khan's son. Similar trait. So what are the differences that you have? Or rather, what are the points which you people are totally different from each other? Both of you, Aamir Khan and you.
I don't know. So you tell me, you know us from afar, na? We are too close to see.
Yeah, but
What are similarities and what are differences?
when it comes to Aamir Khan, the afar is really out of bounds.
Kahan? You know him fairly well also.
Yeah.
For a long time now.
But do you also get involved with the script as much as he does on the set? Like they say, again, I'm not on the set. They say very frequently that he's too involved with every scene, keeps giving suggestions.
No. He doesn't, not on set so much.
Maybe before.
Before.
Okay.
Before, not so much on set. On set, it's more execution, and that's why he preps like that, right? That's why it takes time. He will spend that time with the director and figure out exactly what they'll do it. They'll rehearse it on its feet. So, not on set so much. Normally before, yes, he does get very involved. With me, not as much. Not as much, I would say. A little bit. But it depends film to film, director to director. Some directors want it, some directors don't want it, some directors want to discuss with you. Everybody has their own style of working. Some directors are like, हाँ ये करना है, I'm like, हाँ done sir. So, it depends.
Let's talk about your plays. You went abroad. You did a few plays there while you were studying.
Yeah, I went to theatre school. It was a 2-year program. After that, my school had a repertory, so I was 1 year with the repertory. So I was there 3 years. Yeah, and I came back in 2017 and have been doing stage here since.
तो वहाँ के प्लेज और यहाँ के प्लेज अगर हम कंपेयर करें तो कुछ फर्क होगा?
So, we use a lot more music. That's a big one.
In India?
Yeah, there it's very, you either have a musical or you have a play. We don't really have so much of a distinction as such. We tend to use a lot of music within our play. So music tends to be a very big part of our storytelling in the play. That's a big one.
The punctuality, the process of working.
A lot of that is the same.
Is it far different here?
No, a lot of that is the same.
Because abroad, I guess they're very punctual.
Here also, stage is very punctual. Film people are late, stage is punctual.
Unlike movies.
I will come half an hour late for your interview, but if I come 5 minutes late, my director will send me home. They come tomorrow.
Have you got fired by any director?
Yeah. No, fired as in not, they've not.
They've not asked you to leave, but गुस्सा किया है?
हाँ, गुस्सा किया. Yeah, of course.
कौन सी फिल्म में हुआ?
Film में नहीं, stage पे.
Junaid, I must ask you, being Aamir Khan's son, is it an advantage or a disadvantage in terms of acquiring work?
No, it's certainly an advantage in terms of acquiring work. In film at least, yeah.
Why I ask you this is, if you recall when Sushant Singh passed away, Ever since then, there has been a huge debate in the industry of insider versus outsider. Nepotism, etc., etc. Truly star kids. So, are producers and directors wary of signing star kids, or are they still open to them as much as they were a few years ago?
See, sir, at least my experience has been that at the end of the day, it's a business. Producers will sign people based on what they can sell. And whatever the audience is buying, they will sign that. So, it is a big advantage. I get a lot of, it is a big advantage for me to be Aamir Khan's son in terms of getting work, because producers know that it'll get those eyeballs. And that comes from people giving it those eyeballs. So, I think it really depends. I think still producers prefer names that they can sell, because at the end of the day, they have to sell the film. Nobody does it as a favor. Nobody makes a movie as a favor.
So, you are saying that producers are still open and very much forthcoming to signing star kids.
I think so.
They have no reservations.
I think so. I think by and large, because it gets you those eyeballs.
No, I believe I for one feel that is so good, because if you go by the debate of insider versus outsider, we would have never had a Rishi Kapoor.
So I don't know about that, the debate about inside. What I do feel that by and large the issue becomes that a producer will cast someone based on what they can sell, not necessarily the person who's best for the part. That problem happens.
Does that nepotism word irritate you?
No, it doesn't. Because it is true. I get a lot of my work because I'm Aamir Khan's son. So it doesn't, in that sense, it doesn't. But what does end up happening a lot of times is that I need to raise X money to make this film, therefore I have to cast within this pool of actors. Not necessarily that this actor is best for this part.
Can you elaborate on that?
Nahin, matlab, producers have to sell their films, right? Therefore, they will hire someone who they can sell. Their priority is what they can sell, not what is best for the film. By and large.
ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया.
तो वो ये नहीं देख रहा कि कौन सा एक्टर ये फिल्म के लिए बेस्ट है. वो ये देख रहा है कि कौन सा एक्टर मैं बेच सकता हूँ मार्केट में.
तो इससे फिल्म के क्वालिटी पे फर्क नहीं पड़ता?
पड़ता है फर्क.
तो ये तो एक्चुअली गलत बात है ना?
बिल्कुल.
In a way.
बिल्कुल.
So saying I'm not in every case.
बिल्कुल गलत नहीं. बिल्कुल गलत बात है. But so it's not an insider versus outsider debate for me.
True.
It is a don't cast someone just because you can sell them. Cast someone who's right for the film.
But are those days ever going to come back when they cast Amol Palekar, when they had a role for Amol Palekar, and then they cast Amitabh Bachchan also if they wanted Amitabh Bachchan?
I don't know. I don't know if those days will
It's
come
not
back.
that Amitabh Bachchan was cast in every film.
No. Exactly. I don't know if those days will come back. Because at that time, producers in any case did not pre-sell films. My grandfather's time, films weren't pre-sold. Now films are pre-sold. So who will get me a deal? That's what people are cast on. At that time, trials hote the. Exhibitors distributors would come, see trials, and then buy a film. देख के खरीदते थे पहले. Everybody was putting their own money on the line. Producers were putting their own money on the line to make it. Distributors were putting their own money on the line to buy it. Now it is, what can I sell to which platform?
And for how much?
And for how much? Therefore, the casting becomes not distributor मेरी फिल्म देख के खरीदेगा कि नहीं, कि अभी कौन खरीदेगा मेरी फिल्म. And that's where the casting comes from.
But even the OTT platforms have started to interfere. They say that we want it this way, we want it that way. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I mean, the industry is evolving now.
Is evolving the word?
It is evolving. Some people, I mean, there is also no dearth of content now. We are making more than we've ever made.
Quantity.
Yeah.
What about quality?
अभी that is subjective ना सर. अभी आपको और मुझे क्या पसंद है और
Oh, that's a lame
दुनिया
answer.
को क्या.
That's a lame answer.
अरे सर, मुझे और आपको एक दिन बहुत पसंद आई, लोगों को नहीं पसंद आई. Comes back to that ना.
Actors tell me that producers ये भी देखते हैं कि Instagram followers कितने हैं आपके,
Yeah.
और अगर ज़्यादा नहीं है तो बोलते हैं रहने दो, नहीं कास्ट करना है.
Yeah.
आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है?
सर मेरा तो Instagram ही नहीं है.
वही.
A producer is just looking at what they can sell. They are just only looking at what they can sell.
Aren't you tempted to make an Instagram account?
नहीं सर.
Never?
नहीं. No, I'm not that kind of person only.
That's something like Ranbir.
I don't know. रणबीर का तो है ना कुछ अकाउंट जिससे वो स्टॉक करता है, मैंने सुना.
स्टॉक कर रहा है.
उसका कुछ हिडन सीक्रेट अकाउंट है ना.
हाँ, कोई तो है.
हाँ.
ऐसा लोग कहते हैं.
हाँ, मैं सुना है कहीं. मेरा तो वो भी नहीं है.
कभी ऐसा किसी ने बोला नहीं, डैड ने या मॉम ने, इंस्टा बना ले यार?
नहीं.
You get you feel it will distract you.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's never been a thing for me. I never used to take photographs, so it was never a thing for me. I still don't take photographs, so and I don't see the point of it. So, I mean, never say never, obviously, but I don't see the point of it. So I don't see myself joining.
I quite like that because when we go anywhere outside, wife is taking pictures and not seeing the place.
Yeah,
Or husband is taking pictures and not seeing the place.
exactly.
You're gone for a holiday.
Exactly.
You're gone for dinner. But खाने में ध्यान नहीं है, जगह में ध्यान नहीं है, ध्यान है पिक्चर्स पे.
बिल्कुल.
I remember सैफ
खाना आता है, लोग सीधा फोटो लेते हैं. I was like,
खाने का भी फोटो लेते हैं.
you're supposed to taste it, not see it.
I remember Saif telling me that whenever he goes with Karina, she's busy just taking pictures and he's wondering, where have we come? What are we going to do? Why are we doing this?
Yeah. So it was never, taking pictures was never a thing for me. So,
You also think it's an intrusion to privacy?
well,
Because you're throwing out everything there.
इंट्रूजन तो privacy का तो पता नहीं. मतलब जो फील्ड हम लोग ने लिया है, you cannot ask for much privacy. Now, that's kind of the job requirement. Occupational hazard, if you will.
Have the paps bothered you? So somewhere you went and you really didn't want to be disturbed and
No.
you just came charging.
कब?
Anywhere.
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है. I've always seen them around because we're dad and so that way I'm comfortable. I'm quite used to them. अभी भी मतलब मैं रहता हूँ पाली हिल पे सर. अभी वहाँ किसी ना किसी को स्पॉट करने कोई ना कोई पैप तो आता ही रहता है. तो वो रोड पे दिख जाते हैं तो मेरा वीडियो ले लेते हैं. It's okay, it happens.
Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan are close to your dad, Aamir Khan. How often do you meet them? Do they come home? Do you all go together? Daddy और बेटा साथ में चले गए?
I think the three of them will hang out like maybe once a year, once in 2 years and have a great time. And I don't think they're interested in hanging out with anybody else when they're hanging out together.
Just the three of them.
Yeah. So, occasionally mulaqat ho gayi hai, but they're dad's friends. I mean, I don't hang out with them.
Junaid, which
Sir, आप आपके फादर के फ्रेंड्स के साथ हैंग आउट करते हो क्या?
नहीं करता था. वो जाते थे अगर कभी पार्टी में ड्रिंक्स वगैरह होते थे तो मम्मी और मैं अगर जाते भी थे तो थोड़ी देर में निकल जा रहे हो.
No, but they're very, very sweet. Both
Yeah.
Shah Rukh sir and Salman sir, they're both very sweet and they're both very fond of me.
Anything you remember that they have told you which you're tied or not? Say Shah Rukh gave you a piece of advice or Salman gave you a piece of advice. Something that remained with you.
Salman sir saw the trailer of Loveyapa and he was like, Junaid, do an action film. You got the height, do an action film. So let's see, I hope after seeing this, some producers offer me an action film, yeah.
Shah Rukh?
Shah Rukh sir I met at a party once and he was like, if you ever want to complain about your father, I'm just a phone call away. But you have no idea, I will take you up on that and then you'll regret it because I'll be constantly calling you.
Junaid, which are the actors you really cherish? And you know, when you were growing up and you said, wow, and you even say wow today.
Oh. So many, yeah.
Chalega, don't worry if a few are left out, but the ones which come prominently to your mind.
Nasir Saab is fantastic, both in film and on stage. Paresh ji. Irfan sir. Rani, I think she's fabulous. Sridevi ji. Fantastic. Always a pleasure to watch. Yeah, so many, yeah.
I remember seeing Father at Prithvi, the play,
Yeah.
and I was sitting as close to how we are sitting right now, as close to Nasir as how I'm sitting close to you now, because I was in the front row. I experienced goosebumps for the first time in my life.
Yeah, it's a beautiful play. It's a beautiful play. They made a movie also on it. I haven't seen the film.
Sure.
I think Anthony Hopkins is in the film version. But I don't know how you do that as a film because
Yeah.
just the staging of it. And it's a tough play to do. Just physically, it's a tough play. Father is a very...
Very draining.
It's a very physically demanding show. And Nasir Saab was so good in it.
Take me through Runaway Brides. That's my wife's favorite play. And she's going to see it again in August. I think you're doing it again in August.
Yes, we are performing August 1st, 2nd. We're performing Runaway Brides and Shikhandi at Prithvi. And August 14th, 15th and 16th, we're performing Runaway Brides, Shikhandi and Strictly Unconventional at the NCPA Experimenter. So August will be big stage month for me.
Take me through Runaway Brides.
G.
It's quite a crowded show.
Yeah.
Tough to do that.
I really enjoy farce, and it is a farce. I really enjoy farce. I think high comedy is one of the most fun things to do. It is a tough show because a lot of farce is timing. A lot of it is just timing, and we have like 10 people on stage and timing within that and catching the movements all together. So in that sense, it's a tough show, but also you rehearse farces in that way. It's a longer rehearsal process. But I find it great fun. I love farces.
You were looking very cute in that mandap when you were putting there down.
मैं तो नाच भी रहा हूँ show में.
हाँ.
Yeah, it's a great fun show. It's one of the fun thing about farce is that the audience is always ahead of you because that's the nature of that kind of comedy. Everybody knows what's happening. There are no surprises. Therefore, you have to make it interesting. Everything has to be a little bit faster than what would be in real life. So there's a certain energy to it that is great fun.
You have to keep up the pace with the other actors.
Yeah. And even if one person's वो energy नहीं पकड़ रहा, फिर आपका पूरा play गिरता है. So it has to be rehearsed like that, at that intensity.
जुनैद, ऐसा कभी हुआ है कि स्टेज पर एक आध लाइन आपको भूल गई?
हाँ हाँ, बहुत बार हुआ है. बहुत बार तो नहीं हुआ है, एक दो दफा तो हुआ है. मेरे साथ तो हुआ है, दूसरों के साथ हुआ है. Other actor picks it up. I've forgotten a line, my co-actors picked it up. I've had co-actors forget lines, I've picked it up. You know where you're going, so somebody picks it up.
शिखंडी,
G.
you were not originally a part of it.
No, I was not. I joined in later.
What happened? How it came all of a sudden to you?
So the original actor who's playing the part that I'm playing right now was moving to the UK. So the part had to be recast. So then the director came to me. So I had opportunities to rehearse as well. Because again, that's also a very... आपने देखी नहीं है ना शिखंडी?
नहीं, I'm going to see it
It's a lovely play.
in August.
So again, that's a very movement heavy, choreography heavy show. In fact, more so than Runaway Brides.
And tougher?
And
More tougher?
yeah, because a lot of it is a lot of the choreography is actually Yakshagan, Kudiyattam, Kalaripayattu. So a lot of traditional Indian forms and folk Indian forms have been used in the choreography, which the original cast had a lot more time to prepare for. Few of us had to step in. So after COVID, basically a couple of actors kind of like moved on from the profession and moved away. So we had a couple of us new ones came and...
You've done a very daring role in Strictly Unconventional. Where you
वो भी आपने नहीं देखी ना?
वो भी नहीं देखा. Where you play a trans woman.
Yes.
How was that experience?
आप देखिए फिर
जरूर.
हाँ
NCPA.
आप देखिए फिर
August.
आप बताइए how was it?
I will. But was it really not easy? Had you to meet such people to get into the body language?
I have met a bunch of such. I know, yeah, I've met a bunch of trans people. I was a little surprised that the director wanted me for that part. Because I'm a very big guy. So I was like, I can do the makeup and I can do the body language, but I'm still 6'2". And so she was like, but that's the point. That's what I want. I want the trans woman to be 6'2" and I want the trans man to be 5' nothing. I want that contrast. I want to see that on stage. And a lot of stage that way is very visual. So she was like, that's why I'm casting you, because you're 6'2". But it was great fun. That's a show I really enjoy, actually. Strictly Unconventional is a really fun show.
So we are going to have fun at
Yeah.
NCPA.
Yeah. And we do our own makeup and all. You know that, no? On stage, there are no makeup people. So I do my own...
Tell me, does dad come to watch your plays?
Yeah. He's seen all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what does he think about you as a stage artist?
No, he's very... he's generally very supportive. And I think he quite likes my work. That's why he asked me.
In fact, your dad also did plays. I don't think many viewers are aware.
Yeah. Back in the
Take us through that.
early 80s. No, in college he used to do backstage for Gujarati theatre.
He was from NM.
From NM. And so actually fun story. The first time I think he's spoken about this. I'm sure he's spoken about this. But the first time he got to act was he was doing backstage for a play. And about 5-6 days before the play was supposed to open, an actor had to back out. So the director was like, learn your lines. And it's a Gujarati play. It's in Gujarati. So the first time he acted was in Gujarati.
Gujarati plays are very good.
Yeah. And there's a culture of people coming and watching. Gujarati theatre especially in Mumbai has an audience. The sum total of people who watch English and Hindi theatre is not very large. but Gujarati is very large.
लेकिन उसका reach भी बहुत है.
Huh.
You
No, a lot of
not
people.
only get restricted to metros, you go outside metros and
Yes. I mean, English Hindi also we travel. We have done shows in Delhi, Lucknow, Guwahati, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, whole bunch of places. Hyderabad. But there's an audience that Gujarati theatre has kept their audience. People go, like a big Gujarati play will do 300 shows in a year.
yeah,
We barely do
easily.
5-7 in a year.
So you have plans to do a Gujarati place?
I would love to, yeah. I would love to.
You watch
I have not seen
Marathi plays,
Marathi. I've seen a little bit.
and you would like to do Marathi plays also?
I would love to do Marathi. Marathi plays also very good.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Marathi movies also, yeah.
I'm a bit nervous to act in a language I don't properly speak, that I only understand. But I would be very excited.
Can I now ask you that when is Junaid going to get married if he has marriage on mind?
I do not have marriage on mind.
आजकल के लड़के लड़कियों को शादी करनी ही नहीं. Most of them I interact with are saying no यार, I don't want to get married. क्या जरूरत है?
सर अभी 2 फ्लॉप के बाद मुझे काम मिल रहा है, काम करने दीजिए ना.
काम करने दे रहे हैं. But is it like चौकरी मारी हुई है मैरिज पे?
Let's see. No plans.
But no hard and fast rule.
No hard and fast rule.
Can I conclude this interview by asking you that what was your reaction to Aamir Khan introducing Gauri in his life and to the media?
But to the media was much later, na?
Yeah, which is why I said introducing her into his life and then the media.
Huh. No. Gauri is lovely. Yeah. She's very sweet. And I'm genuinely really happy for it.
She was there in his life much before he brought her to the media.
Before he brought her to the media, for sure.
About a year.
When did he bring her to the media?
Last birthday, na? March.
हाँ.
1 year ago.
हाँ.
Not this birthday.
देखो
2026.
जो कुछ भी होता है ना वो मीडिया में बहुत बाद में आता है.
वो समझा मैं.
हाँ.
But was it a year?
I'm not sure. Honestly, abhi now timelines I'm not. But yeah, always media is much later, na? Eventually, see, it's a personal relationship and it will remain that way. Gauri is very, very sweet.
What do you call her?
Gauri on.
You address her as Gauri. And you address Kiran Rao as Kiran.
Yeah, so for the longest time, Kiran was Kiran auntie. And at one point when we were like 15 or 16, she was like, please stop it. Please, just Kiran, okay, please.
So it became
So
Kiran.
it became Kiran, okay.
And the entire Khandan is still staying very close. Like you all have this habit of staying baju buildings. Mein. Now that the Marina Apartments has gone into
Modern redevelopment, yeah. Yeah,
Aamir's house. Yeah.
we're all within 100-meter radius,
Just walk down and shout.
pretty much.
Thank you, Junaid.
Thank you,
Thank you
Vickey.
for this lovely interview.
Thank you so much. I had a great
And I
time.
must thank you from the bottom of my heart once again.